Alrighty, so I have seen a couple of the JP YouTubers using the Goddess team with Mael having Sabunak's Link, and I think that's a pretty good idea. Obviously, my Sabunak is only 4/6, but I mean that means I'm getting an 11% attack-related stat increase, and attack-related stats go pretty hard on Mael, just because he's getting a little dated. So I mean, there's just to help sort of make up that coverage of him, not stacking up quite as well against the brand new characters and stuff like that. But I did a test run earlier, went up against the Sabunak team, actually did really well, so we'll see how things go. Honestly, I think I'm just using this as an excuse to try and get a little bit of score back because I am down in Champ 3 at the moment, which isn't like a huge deal or anything. I don't really mind. But, just trying to get back up towards Champ 1 for the end of the week anyway. So I think the Goddess team is a pretty solid team overall. It's not very meta, so, I mean, I'm kind of interested. A lot of damage from the Spike card there. Obviously, Bond taking way more than anybody else, but still very good. Top decking into a level 3 charge card is really nice. 50% crit resistance lower is pretty crazy. Obviously, this is a bot, so this isn't like anything super interesting, but we are getting some pretty good Mael cards as well, so that is actually kind of nice. I'm not sure if I want to go for Arthur or not. Is he getting a merge here? No merge. I mean, there is always the chance that he could merge whenever I kill off his characters and stuff, but let's maybe see how much this does. Boom. Oh, this is going to kill Bond. Okay, wasn't actually expecting that to do as much as it did. Built up a little bit more. Enough to kill Arthur. That's kind of insane. I mean, like I said, this isn't a real player. Even if he was using CC food, he was at 217, I think it is. And I think I'm at like 230 with this team without CC food. So I still think I would have out-CC'd. LR Lost Vein in the back. Strange. That's probably... Well, I mean, he has good CC, so... Well, I don't know. Either way, very strange match. Obviously, this is not a real player, so let's go ahead and move on. Alright, what do we got? Okay, You Are Sin's team. We are going first because he didn't get the intro. 225 makes me think that it's not a real player again. I could just go for the kill on Melly, maybe? I'm not 100% positive if that works, but I am going to throw debuffs on, and I mean, I think ideally it would probably be better to buff turn 1, but I'm just going to kind of see if I can get it over with, maybe? Okay, I mean, hey, there's Melly gone. That means that the debuffs that I threw on were, good to go. I think that's probably one of the biggest things that you have to worry about with the Goddess team is that you can't use that Margaret attack, you can't use that Mael AoE card because it puts on a debuff against a melee most of the time. Like, you kind of have to take the first turn to sort of build up your passives and stuff like that. Just throw some regular attack cards out just to get Mael's relic kind of going. So... Ooh, okay, that was a ton of damage. Almost outright double killed her, which is insane. That is crazy strong. I think, I've definitely seen a couple of people say it. I do think that Margaret probably is going to end up being, the weakest link on the team, which is really unfortunate, I think. Just because, she's an LR character, and everything, but I don't know. Mael has a pretty good amount of longevity because he, gives the whole team, no stat lower, and, he's got really good damage. His ultimate is phenomenal. I know that most of the people, when they use the Goddess team, tend to push more towards ult rushing and everything like that, which I don't like. I would love to, have them make a new character that was a little bit more just damage oriented, maybe. Well, I mean, honestly, the relic has been a really good source of damage just in general, so I can't really say too much, but I do think that not having to ult rush would be ideal for me personally, but I'm just one guy, so I don't really care how the team really goes one way or the other. But I do like the Goddess team a lot. I think that it's a really cool team, and it could definitely use some support right now. Like, I don't know why they haven't given us Narrowbasta yet, but she's like the easiest choice. Like, just she's a shoe-in for the team. They just need to make the actual unit. Alright, extremely long load time on this one. We are getting to go first, which is kind of nice. I wonder if that is going to sway him here. I don't know if it would be better to get rid of Roxy turn 1 or what here, because I think it's like I want to get rid of Roxy, but it's just going to give Escanor 20% attack related, which means that he could end up doing a really good amount of damage. I wonder if it's possible this kills Roxy? Pretty darn close. Okay, super close actually. That was almost kind of perfect, but I mean, hey, she is alive. We don't give him the extra stats, but I mean, he does have a full turn ahead of him, so I mean, he has damage cap, which isn't like a big issue. It's gone now. Not 100% sure what to think in this scenario, because the Roxy is going to make his single target hit really hard. I assume he's going to go for Mael outright, because Mael is the biggest DPS on the team. Why would you attack into Margaret? Why? I really actually don't understand that. She has the revive? Okay, he pops the revive. Okay, I mean, hey, he does kill her, which is definitely strong. Like, that's good for him. I don't know. I really think if he would have killed my Mael there, though, it would have been maybe just straight up GG. I'm not 100% sure, of course, but I mean, Margaret is a good stat booster and everything, don't get me wrong, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I think let's do this, that'll merge these. The AoE right here should kill the Roxy, and I'm going to get rid of Escanor, and he is going to pop his passive on the Arthur, but I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world just yet. I mean, we are going to give him some stats and everything, because Escanor dies, and we're going to take a little bit of damage, but I don't know. Let's see. So, pop. The one thing about the Goddess team, though, is if I kill Escanor and then cleanse in the same turn, like after he dies, I'll actually get rid of that and just not take any damage from it, which is kind of cool. I mean, it is a pretty good chunk of damage, but I feel like for the most part, it's not normally like too bad. I don't know. It can be bad, but it's not like bad. I don't know how to say. I don't know what I'm saying here. Either way, Percival in the back is maybe a bit of an issue. Pushing for ultimate into an infect here. This is probably going to hurt a lot. Yeah, pretty good damage there. Does he second attack? Okay, he was just pushing for ultimate then. Not a huge deal, actually, because I can stun him out of this. I think we just go for this. I can even remove the ultimate if I really wanted to. I think we go for the stun, though. And I get lifesteal back from this. Even if I end up disabling myself, I think it's still 100% worth it. Pretty good damage there. Pretty good damage there. He does have Tarmiel Link, but okay, doesn't kill, but we do stun. He doesn't have his passive like ready to proc, so I've got that going for me. I did reset Liz's passive, so I'm a little scared in that regard. I do have Mael's ultimate, but he more than likely can take that off because he has 2 Percival cards in hand, unless he just got really lucky and it's the attack card. Okay, he can take it off. That's fair. Wonder what the card draw for that's going to be. Kills Elat. Smart play for him, for sure. So now I'm down to 2 cards, and I'm disabled, so I'm in a pretty bad spot here, actually. Let's go for... I mean, Mael's probably just not going to do much damage at all, but if I can push for 2 ultimates, if I'm not using AoEs, Percival shouldn't be like eating any of the damage, I don't think. So boom, we do kill there. Percival's the only one left. I think we'll be okay. I mean, we're both kind of low, but he can only kill one character off. Mael's gonna, you know, he's now able to be used. I have 2 ults in hand. It's GG. So, okay. That one was way closer than I was maybe hoping for, and that was with me going first, too. So, I mean, interesting. Seeing the Roxy and everything with the Escanor, definitely a kind of a scary situation to be in. So, let's go in one more. All right, I think we've got another real player here. Pretty sure I'll go first, yeah. 255 makes me think that he was actually trying to go first, which is interesting. He's gonna cleanse my debuffs off. So, I mean, not that I really mind. I think we go for this into a cleanse, because he does have Hell on the field. The more damage we can get out onto that Fitoria, the better. And this will actually do some good damage. Yeah, that's a pretty good chunk. Purify that off. Okay, he's putting his little emotes. I'll throw one back. Let's see how this goes. I don't have a cleanse now for any debuffs that he puts on me. So that might be an issue. It'll stun the Margaret, but I don't really care that it's going to stun the Margaret, to be honest with you. Like, if he goes for a full combo here, which, if he uses that turn 1, or like first thing, then this is going to remove the debuff and then proc the stuff. So, ooh. Single target seal on the Mael is incredibly unfortunate there. I am in a pretty bad scenario here. I think I'm just going to get rid of that for card space. Boom. Pretty good damage. This might kill. Ah, even with the crit, very close. I was almost hoping that that was going to just kill, because it looked like it was almost 50%, and then I gain a stack, and then for each stack, I think the single target just does more damage. Yeah, so that was really close. I think if the first one would have crit, it would have been over. I don't have great AoEs, unfortunately, and that should have put the shield back on. Procs the res, kills Mael. Okay, that is going to be a huge problem. Lifesteal, I assume, is pretty heavy. Oh my god, full health? Are you kidding me? Let's go for this. That's gonna disable her, but we'll cleanse everything off and heal. I think it's pretty much GG at this point. Give him a thumbs up for that, honestly. It was a good play. Boom. We're not going to get our ultimate because I'm attacking into Nanashi buffs and everything, but that's fine. There's not really much I can do about that. So, ooh, good heal. Very good heal, actually. And it's a cleanse because we got the level 2, which is very nice, but the Fitoria ultimate is going to be a little too much to deal with, I think, so it's not really going to matter. We did stun the Sabunak, which is kind of nice, but it's, you know, it'd be like that. I mean, with them getting Sabunak support for the Unknown team right now, I definitely think that the Goddess team is, like, bottom of the meta, if you can even call it meta at the moment. So let me grab one more ticket since we did 2 bot matches in the beginning. I'll try to see how the next one goes. Alright, okay, we have a human team. I think the human team is probably my best bet, because being honest, like, going up against, like, a UR Sins team or something right now would be, I don't want to call it the worst case scenario, but it's a really bad scenario, just because, like, if I try to kill off Melee turn 1, Escanor gets attack related, he can kill Mael. If I go for Escanor turn 1, I probably am not going to be able to kill through a damage cap turn 1 on him, just because, like, he's the newest character, he's very, you know, very good stats. Just don't think that it's going to be a possibility, and then if I debuffed at all, Melee gains debuff stacks, or like the defense-related stacks, and there's too many DPSs for me to deal with. I think Arthur having to take a turn or two to get built up and actually proc his passive gives me the best-case scenario for me to actually be able to do something, because the Goddess team needs a bit of build-up as well to really get the ball rolling, but this right here is going to kill me. Maybe not. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, it goes into an attack with Percival. Kind of surprising. I do have a double Mael card set up here. He is going to proc his passive with the Arthur, though. So I'm a little worried about that. I think maybe we go for the single target into the Mael cards here to try to get rid of Escanor. Percival is gonna live. I'm almost positive of that. Is this gonna be enough? Oh, it's not. It's close, but man, okay. Mael versus Escanor is a pretty tough matchup. His lifesteal is so high too. Like if he does any attacks here, he's pretty much coming back up to full, I think. But he does have his Arthur proc, so probably not much I can do here. Okay, doesn't kill me yet, but he is throwing 3 cards out, so there goes Mael. That is incredibly unfortunate. I don't think that there's going to be much I can do about it. I really wonder if I can go for a big level 3 here and try to kill... I mean, the AoEs are going to get eaten a little bit by the Percival, though, so that's my biggest worry. This level 3 goes crazy, though. Okay, I really like that. That's really good. Liz, I still only have her 1/6. I've not been able to pull any extra copies of her, but she's so good. Like her passive and everything like that's really kind of what you're using her for the most part. But like she can actually deal some good stuff. And I mean her 1/6 ultimate, not terribly impressive. Let's be honest, but this is unfortunate too. Which I have Tarmiel Link, but it's not going to be enough. It is what it is, man. That sucks. That really does. I just, you know, I mean, I like the idea behind it. I mean, I've seen a bunch of videos of like, oh, like Sabunak makes Mael go crazy, but realistically, are you going to be able to kill the big DPSs in time to keep Mael alive? Probably not.